Rick's in trouble. I headed towards the door and made my way in. I found Rick. Poor bastard. A scream bellowed. I saw Zeta holding a knife. She came at me.
Dezombified TV presents the conclusion of a really scary chatroom horror story.
Rick and I are fans of The Walking Dead, so for his birthday, I made him a custom Lucille bat like Negan's. Lucy and Ricky just made sense together. I grabbed it from the back seat and took it out the box. I also took out glow stick necklaces I bought at the dollar store. I cracked all 10 and hung them around my neck. I crouched as I headed towards the door. I looked in through the door's window and saw nothing. It wasn't locked, so I proceeded to open it. "Ricky, I'm home," I slyly thought to myself as we crossed the threshold. A rotting musky scent greeted my nostrils. The place was a mess. Clearly a struggle had taken place. My heart began to race. Ricky's aquarium, a graveyard of poor starved fish. The home was fairly large, but the threat of danger had me taking steps slow. Water was running down the steps, as if someone had left the bath running. My instincts guided me to the basement, and that's where I found Rick. Poor bastard was gagged and tied to a chair. Unconscious, but still alive. A tourniquet was tied above his left knee. A chunk of his calf had been cut out. To my right was a chair and a table, and on the table sat a hot plate and a pot. I lifted the lid off the pot and saw a stool with a piece of Rick's calf. My thoughts turned to Zeta and her nefarious conversation about cannibalism. At that precise moment, a loud scream bellowed behind me. I turned around to see Zeta almost on top of me holding a knife. Before I could react, she planted it right into my left shoulder. I wailed in agony as I pushed her off me. She fell down, hitting her head with a loud thump against the ground. She was out cold, so I grabbed Rick, Lucille, and headed towards my car. I got Rick in, and as I made my way to the driver's side, Zeta emerged in the doorway. She came at me again. This time I grabbed Lucy with both hands in a firm grip. And with all the strength I could muster, even with my injury, I took a mighty swing and landed a deadly blow to Zeta's head. She dropped lifeless to the ground, and I sped off to the ER. After questioning by the police, they searched the entire property, but no sign of Zeta. Rick and I made the trip to Miami a few weeks later. Poor bastard, he's using those creepy, dangerous chat rooms again.
We hope you enjoyed Dezombified TV's A Really Scary Chatroom Horror Story. I hope stupid Ricky doesn't end up catfished again, don't you? Don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and smash that notification bell. Until next time, Dezomba friends, watch your six.
Rick met Zeta in the chat room. She moved in right away. I noticed Zeta acting strange. Better watch yourself, Rick. Today's Rick's birthday, and we're celebrating no matter what. Things were quiet, and his house was completely dark. Something's wrong. Rick's in trouble. I headed towards the door and made my way in. I found Rick. Poor bastard. A scream bellowed. I saw Zeta holding a knife. She came at me.